Hello guys, today we want to view one of the game between Stockfish and Magnus A29. So in this game, Stockfish had the white pieces and Bragg had the Bragg was after Magnus, pre-Magnus, so after Magnus, okay. So this is the game two knights, d3, d4, e takes d4, e5, and max rank attack. Okay, max rank attack. We call it. So let's go to the game. Why not? Okay, e4. Sorry, a moment. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, as usual, bishop c4, not in this game, bishop c5, not in this game, bishop c5, okay, c3 possible, d3 possible, castles possible, h3 possible, a lot of possibilities here already, but in this game, they went for the knight f6 line, and not now the front river attack by knight to g5 after d5, it takes d5, and you know that knight takes d5 is not possible because of knight takes f7. As I show you, knight takes f7, check, and here we have knight c3, knight cb4, and castle. And if c6, then we have the breaking d4 here, okay? And black cannot capture that because white actually can sacrifice the rook by playing d takes e5. Knight takes, if knight takes just an a1, then trouble just begins. So we have maybe just rook d1 or knight takes, both of them are nice. If CD, then rook d1 and we just win by force. Okay, so but the line didn't go like that, and Starfish didn't play knight g5. He played d3 normal, and here the strange queen e7. Okay, queen to e7, castles d6, c3. We have bishop to e6. One possibility just go to bishop g4, but we can always play knight bt2 or just h3 to kick the bishop away. So bishop to e6 is aiming that we just want to trade or native bishop with your most active bishop. Okay, so bishop e6 aims that. So we have knight bt2. If you're not captured, then we just capture and we just jump with a knight. Queen to d7, bishop b5, a6, bishop a4. We have now bishop g5, bishop g4. Another possibility could be b5, which is actually the best move. b5, bishop c2, and now bishop e7. Simple developing moves there. Okay, bishop e7, rook d1. Now we just castled on the inside, and h3. Okay, preventing the bishop g4 move. So maybe actually the black's idea is bishop g4 and we just stop. And you must notice that the sacrifice doesn't exist at all. Okay, you cannot just take and just win. Okay, by playing maybe queen e2, queen f1, and to deal with those threats. Okay, so uh, we go back to the main line, a4, bishop g4, and actually, yeah, bishop g4 was just great now. Rook to e1 we have, then we have bishop e7, h3, bishop h5, knight to f1. We have now b5. After bishop to c2, castles, knight to g3, bishop g6, d4. And here Magnus played rook fd8. He could have played and better try by playing rook f to e8, and the move rook f to d8. Okay, I mean this, but okay, the game could have continued by knight to h4, rook a to d8 now, and here d5 trying to cross and get the pawn push, and knight to b8. If knight a5 could be another possibility, but knight b8 is maybe the best move. Okay, after a4, we have now the move c6. And this position is already an advantage for white, but it's not a winning, completely winning the advantage. And black should just make mistakes to let white win. So, okay. But he played rook f to d8. We have knight h4. In the main line, he played knight to a5, which is slight inaccuracy. So he could have tried knight to e8. So we see the line knight to e8, knight g5, bishop takes on h4, he just recapture, queen to e7, threatening to take the knight, knight f5, queen d7, g4, aggressive, bishop takes on f5, he takes on f5, queen d7, queen e7, now just king h2 to just open the line for his rook. So rook g1 is coming. Okay, so but he didn't go for knight e8 and played knight to a5. Knight to a5. We have b3, preventing black to just play this, and already giving our bishop extra square to go. b3. And here Magnus just plays the computer doesn't call it a blunder, but I just may call it blunder because he goes for c5, c5, and Stockfish just surely crosses the center and pushes it down to the fifth rank and plays d5. Okay, d5. Now as you can see, this one is advanced, controlling this, supported by now d4 pawn, which is a strike itself. So after d5, we have these possibilities. Of course, he had maybe could try rook a to c8. Okay, after now if d5, now we can just play the center. Okay, with c6, and we just take the pawn. Okay, so this wasn't great. Unfortunately, c5 just now. D5, rook rook d8. We have now queen to f3, knight b7, c4, trying to add another defender of the pawn d5. Okay, so Brad is already struggling to find a space for his pieces. Okay, after c5, we have bishop to d8, knight jumps to f5, knight h5, we take c4, take c4, rook a to b8, trying to activate these rooks. Okay, but this is just crossed. After bishop to d2, connecting the roots and controlling the space in diagonal. We have now bishop a5. Magnus could have tried knight to a5 here instead, trying to attack the c4 pawn. And here Stockfish could have played knight to e3 after the amazing rook to b4. I just should notice that. Okay, sorry guys, we should just continue the game. Okay, if we just take that with before and we just what happens if we just take this, okay? Actually, it's not a good move, but it could be another move to try. What happens after late? With before now. No, after queen to c7, we have now h4, h5, queen to d1, and now rook b4. And now what happens if we just take that? Bishop b4 takes, c takes b4. We have bishop to d3 defending the pawn. Okay, sorry. We have knight to b7, bishop to e2 coming back to pressure this pawn, and we have like this, yeah, which is slightly good for white, and already that we can see that white has lost a lot of advantage by playing just bishop takes b4, okay, and have gave the black a lot of squares with knight and preparation, okay, so this move is not good. Bishop takes b4 is wrong. Bishop d3, rook b8, rook c1, knight to d7, knight e to f5, knight to f6. We have bishop e2, and for white, and actually white's maneuver was what? He went queen to d1, bishop d3, bishop e2 to just pressure this pawn, but it has a tactical issue. So we just saved bishop d3, as I said, and this is the tactical issue now. Rook b2. Now we just play rook b2. What do you want to do? If you just play a4, then you want to take on h5, then it has another tactical issue, knight takes e4. Okay? If you just take, we just take back, and the position is already bad for you. If you go knight g3, we go knight b3. Knight to b3 hitting both bishop and rook. Okay, so if you try this, I'll just go here and just win. Okay, so that's the issue with that. And so he could have tried knight to a5, but he went. Magnus went for bishop a5 now. We have, and it's very amazing that I saw the issue of bishop a5 immediately, and have seen that several times. The idea is bishop g5, completely ignoring the threat. Okay, if not takes, and that actually happened in the game, we have the tactic knight takes g7. Okay, king takes g7. If king takes just g7, we just get made it quickly. Okay, so if here we just made it quickly. Queen takes f6, king here, bishop h6, the same, the famous mate. Okay, queen g7 is unstoppable. So the best move here is knight to e8, but still white is completely winning. Knight takes e8, rook takes e8, and now rook takes e1. The threat, of course, is to penetrate. Okay, so Magnus could have tried f6, but this is very late. We have a simple common back move, bishop to d2, and white has a lot of threats here. One is actually to go this, and one is just to take. Okay, so if black, for example, goes like this, we have just move h4, h5 coming. Okay, and if you just play h5 yourself, notice that we cannot take that because white black just captures that, and this is already draw. Okay, so white should continue his plan in another method. So by playing rook b1, now if he moves, for example, this knight away, sorry, oh, actually knight cannot move. If rook to h8, defending this, we have now rook b6, okay, and if he had another defender by this way, then we have the amazing move knight to f5. If not, it takes, and white can simply penetrate this position. King f7, for example, we have to just queen to b3. If rook to b8, if knight here, then it has a lot of problems already. You can just maybe just take on h6 and then go queen b6, rook 7, and Brad's position is already collapsing. So okay, but Stockfish fan for knight a5 blunder. No, I mean sorry, not a Stockfish. If I mean just that if Black doesn't do anything, what happens then? Okay, if plays knight to a5, completely ignoring this threat, so we have knight to f5. The best move is bishop takes f5, then e takes f5, and after f6 we just take, and this is completely winning for white now. Okay, so and I said that he could have tried knight to e8 but didn't do it. Went for bishop to c3 to try taking another rook. Now we have bishop f6, bishop takes a1, Knight 7 comes to h5, rook c7, knight just jumping on f5. The threat is queen e3, queen h6, queen g7. Okay, so bishop coming back and queen g4, and this is already made in 50 moves. Okay, 50 moves to just one. Knight to a5, now made in 25. 25. Okay, queen g5 takes. Oh no, bishop e3, just preventing and somehow returning this knight. Okay, now here bishop a4. Why not there? Because he had maybe queen f8. Okay, yeah, just queen f8. Okay, so bishop a4 coming back, and black is already in this one. We could have tried to b1, king h1, rook h1, takes at here, but then we have knight to h6, and here is easy mate. Okay, so the game continued like this, and here Magnus resigned. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and comment on the video, please. See you next time soon. Goodbye for now.